Hi you guys, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to be breaking down the Women's United States Championship Tournament. So we already know that Bayley advanced last week, and I was actually there to see that match live. And I want to say that shout out to BFAB because she really impressed me last week. I thought Bayley was going to win from the beginning, honestly, but BFAB really impressed me. So I hope we get to see more singles work out of her because I thought she was really good in the ring. Her entrance was fire, like she just nailed it. And I was really captivated by her performance. So I hope we see more of her, but we know that Bayley is moving on. And this is recorded before SmackDown on Friday night, 11/22. So it may not be posted before that, but this is recorded before that. So tonight we have the match between Bianca, Chelsea, and Blair Davenport. So do not come for me, Bianca fans, because I'm a Bianca fan as well. I love her and I love the work that she does, and I think she's fantastic. But I hope Chelsea Green wins tonight because I want to see her move on. I want to see her get a chance on a singles run. Because I think she's just so entertaining. Like, Chelsea Green to me just captivates the audience, pulls them in, and you just want to see more and more of her. So I hope that Chelsea wins tonight. I hope she moves on in the tournament, and I hope that she gets her chance at this singles run. No shade to Bianca at all because I think the future is bright for her. She is the hottest female star. I love her, and I love what she's doing. But I just think that there's bigger things for her to chase. And I also personally do not think that because she's the tag team champions right now, I don't think that they'll put her through in this specific tournament. However, I do love me some Bianca, so I wouldn't be, disappointed. But I just want to see Chelsea excel because I think her character is just so freaking entertaining. I love her so much. And then on the next side of the bracket, we have Miss Jade, Michin, and Piper Niven. Again, I love all three of these women, but I'm really hoping for Michin to get a shot at this because I think, again, she's super entertaining. Her in-ring work is very, very good, and she hasn't really gotten that singles run that I feel like she deserves. Which also can be said, honestly, for Piper Niven. Because, her and Chelsea have been tag teams for a while. They were tag team champions. And she hasn't really recently gotten that singles run. But I just think right now, for me, Michin outweighs that. Again, with Jade, I love Jade. She is a dominant force in the WWE, and I'm excited to see where she goes. But she is tag champion with Bianca, so I don't personally think that those two will move forward. I think that they have a bigger storyline. And I honestly think that we're going to see those two go against each other at WrestleMania. I think one of them's going to turn heel soon, and I personally think it's going to be Bianca. So I think their storyline is a little bit bigger than this championship right now. So I hope Michin moves on to go against the next person, which we have Naomi, Tiffany Stratton, and Elektra Lopez. Now, I will say I love me some Tiffy, but she's Miss Money in the Bank. So she already has a championship opportunity. So I do not think she is a factor in this tournament. I also do not think Elektra Lopez is a factor in this tournament just because we haven't seen much of her. She's kind of similar to BFAB. Like, we haven't seen a lot of BFAB in the ring. We haven't seen a lot of Elektra Lopez in the ring. So I feel like she's not really going to be a factor. So my girl Naomi is going to get that spot as she should because her in-ring work is so good. She is phenomenal. And I have loved her since day one. I think she brings so much light and so much energy to the ring and to her performance, and I want her to have the singles run that she definitely deserves. I saw her match last week live with Nia, and she is just so entertaining, so fantastic to watch. I cannot even praise her enough. I thoroughly enjoyed that match with her, and I thoroughly enjoy all of her matches. So my girl Naomi is going to shine on, she's going to glow on, and she's going to go to the next round. So that leaves us with Bayley versus Chelsea Green, and then we have Michin versus Naomi. I hope our final two is going to be Chelsea and Naomi. However, I feel like WWE likes to play with us a little bit. We've seen a little bit of tension between Jade, Bianca, and Bayley, and we know Naomi's kind of the middle person here. So I feel like we are going to get Bayley versus Naomi for this belt because we've kind of built up to that. We've kind of had our moments of the little bit of tension here and there, questioning whether Bayley has her back or not. And so I personally think that in the end, we're going to get a Bayley versus Naomi final for this championship. However, I would love for it to be Chelsea versus Naomi, with Naomi winning in the end. Either way, I hope Naomi wins this championship in the end. I think she thoroughly deserves it. I think she deserves a really strong singles run. I personally just think she deserves the world. But I think it could be very interesting if we get that Bayley versus Naomi card, because we know that they're really good friends, but like I said, we've seen that tension lately. So the question is, like, are we going to be friendly or are we going to be enemies? And we all know that when a title is in the mix, anything and everything that stands in your way, you got to knock it down. So I feel like this is when we get that real feud between them. And I felt like it was coming a long time ago, and it never came, and this is the perfect time for it to happen and for it to come. Now, my question is, though, who is the heel in that situation? If we get a Bayley and Naomi, does Naomi turn heel? Or does Bayley turn heel? Because one of them has to. Like, we're not going to have a feud with two faces. Like, we have to have a heel in there somewhere. So which one would be the stronger heel? I personally would love to see Naomi go on a heel run. We haven't seen a whole lot of that from her. We saw it, like, early in her time when she turned on Natalya, but we haven't seen it a whole lot recently. So I would love to see that Naomi heel run again, and have her carry this title and carry it in to WrestleMania, honestly, because I think she deserves a long singles run. But I would like to know what you guys think. Who would you like to see hold this title out of everybody that's in contention? And who that is not in contention would you like to see get a title opportunity? The person that is not on this list, and I realize now that this title is strictly SmackDown. At first, I didn't realize that until I really looked at the tournament, and then I realized that it's only a SmackDown title. But the person that I would love to see get a singles run is Zelina Vega. Her in-ring is awesome. On the mic, she's fantastic, and she's just an all-around superstar. So I hope that either she gets a chance at the title soon, or I honestly hope that Raw brings in another women's title. That would be really, really awesome. But I hope Zelina Vega gets a chance at whatever title, because she deserves her flowers. She deserves to shine, and I really think she could be a strong champion for us. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. This is my little TED Talk for the day. I wanted to break down the Women's Championship and see who everybody thought is going to win. So let me know. Subscribe and follow me on all socials.